Tuesday, February 21st, 11:52 a.m. I just completed my morning day trades with options. Options on the stock, S&P 500, stock symbol SPX. It has options on it. Let's look here on the daily chart. Current daily candles red. Lower high, lower low than last Friday. Yep. Last Friday, green candle had a huge tail on the bottom, small body on top. But it also had gapped down that prior day. So we had this huge demand zone where buyers were. But I was suspicious that we may go down again inside this range before we go fill that gap. Yeah, we are inside that range, and now we're below it, closer to 4,000. On the 4-hour chart on the overnight S&P 500 futures, we were already bearish before the stock market opened at 9:30 because we already were trading below the lows of Monday and Sunday, as well as we took out those lows of Friday right there on these 4-hour candle bars. Had a huge wick on the bottom, like a bullish pin bar, looking like it was going to be a fake out. Well, then the next 4-hour candle, this one, the 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., made a lower high, lower low, giving more bearish bias, and also closed below the big round number of 40.50. This current 4-hour candle right now, the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., it's not done yet. Nope, not to 1 p.m., but it went down, broke that midpoint of that 4-hour candle from all the way back there, midpoint, and broke below what? Quarters, 40.25. So now it's here. This is a past demand zone where buyers were, and it's testing it right now. Yeah, we'll see how this candle works at 1 p.m. Decide if I'm going to put another trade on. Maybe the other direction. Let's look at the options I traded. So the options I traded expired today, 21 February, right there in parentheses. It shows that 0 here on the left. And because I was bearish, I was doing bear call spreads, calls on this side. And I placed my trade at 10:27 a.m. as bearish. When I did that, the delta for my short strike was 27. Now it's at 12. So the lower it went, that's good for me. So my short strike was 40.45. My long strike was 40.50. And what did I do? I collected $105 per each spread. Now it's at 40. That's the quote right now. I closed it at 11.18 for $65. Yep. I opened the trade at 105 and I closed it at 65. This is a credit spread. That means I collected $105 for the spread. And when I closed it at a lower price. I kept the difference. That's how it works when you're doing options for credit, regardless if you're doing naked puts, naked calls, credit spreads, they're credit. You're receiving the money up front and you want to close them at a lower price. Well, again, I'm not staying here to expiration where it expires today, because the afternoon could change. So I'm a happy camper. Sure. Like I said, I closed it at $65 and now it's down to just quoted at 35. So I left money on the table for someone else. I'm a nice guy doing that. Good job out of me. Darn, I wish I made more. Hey, my trade was a winner. I'm a happy camper. But I left money on the table for someone else. Better than having it go red. So now let's look at the 15-minute. Okay, here we are on 15 minutes. The past 5 trading days, each candle 15 minutes. So here we had first last Friday, that was the high. And that was the low. These blue horizontal lines I labeled. Massive consolidation there. And this morning when we opened up, first 15-minute candle, closed red, closed below that low of that prior Friday, which was a swing low. And then let me zoom in. Oops. I was concerned, so I didn't put a trade on, because I had that huge wick on the bottom, thinking, okay, might have some momentum to the upside. So I sat on hands. I didn't take this trade. Neither bullish or bearish. So I had something queued in working. Yep, I had a queued in order working, possibly for bullish, but I didn't take it, thank goodness. Then that second 15-minute candle broke below. Look at that, closed red, big body. And I was like, okay, I like that. I'm going to look for a retracement to go short. We didn't have that retracement here, that mid body. Somewhere in there, I was looking for a retracement. It didn't occur. Next candle here, which is the 10 a.m., 10:15, also made a lower high, lower low, closed. So I'm thinking, okay, I missed that trade. Just sit on hands and wait. Apologize. Looking for a retracement. Well, we had this candle come here. Almost like a dodgy, almost like indecision, but had a huge wick on the top. There's something, yep, might have a continuation break below there or minor retracement. Okay, but I went short there. I placed my bearish trade there, minor retracement, took some heat. Again, didn't hit my stop loss, the dollar amount I use. Nope, because this is a consolidation too. So this kind of candle, regardless green or red, I was looking for that big tail, small body. I was looking that to occur in here. It didn't happen. But again, here was a consolidation. Remember, I was already short here. And then we had the impulse move break below here. Good for me. And it went faster down in my direction, melting away. And I closed it here. Because when I closed it, this candle was not done yet. Remember, I closed at 11:18. And this was the one that started at 11:15 and got done at 11:30. So this was looking more greenish. It was greenish. So I was concerned. I said, let me just take profits. I got them already. Again, gains are nothing. Gains is paper. You don't have profits till you close a trade and have the money cash. Okay. So as I had money making down here in gains, could have gone against me. Those are not profits. Many people are invested in financial instruments and have gains on paper. And many people lost lots of money sitting on hands when their gains, they could have closed for profits. I don't know how greedy they were, where they thought they were going to end up making billions of dollars, millions of dollars. This is a day trade. How much do you really think you're going to make? For single positions, dozens of positions, depends how much capital you're putting in. And let's take this to the 5 minutes. You have 5-minute candles. So this gray horizontal line is just representing the strike price. My short strike price was 40.45. It says the delta and the dollar amount. So as this went momentum down, and this is where I put the trade on, you can see it on a 5-minute. Let's put side by side so you can see the two. There we go. This is the 15-minute, and this is the 5-minute. Zoom in. Zoom in a little bit more, and zoom in a little bit more. So these are the kind of candles I'm watching at on these faster time frames. 15-minute 5. Well, here, like I mentioned, that candle were in here. What I liked about this, zoom in some more, had consolidation, impulse move down, breakdown. Yeah, especially this one. That really gave me confidence to trade bearish because, again, these were fake outs. Again, remember I mentioned I want to see like this kind of candle, big tail retest that didn't happen. Well, here, this one did. This second red candle here did that. I like that bearish. So when that impulse moved down, I didn't take the trade at that time. That would have been a good one to take. Well, I took it here. Nice, because I had that consolidation, retest here, another opportunity to reload more positions bearish. And that was a nice fake out because it took out that high and failed to close above it. A bearish pin bar, stop hunt. Yeah, that consolidation. And after that stop hunt, again, that was a bearish stop hunt. Very nice consolidation, bearish stop hunt. And then the sell-off, the panic came. And it ran down, like I said, it closed here. No studies in here. No moving averages. No bells and whistles. Candlestick reading. That's what happened there. So, opening this up. I already know the morning session. It's 12 noon. The morning session's over. That being the high of the day. This being the low of the day. Again, it's not done yet. There may be an opportunity for me to reload between now and before close for a bullish trade for potential retracement. Not to stay into expiration, but to look for a potential area either a retracement go up here to look for short, or if I think it's going to go back up. So again, just be sitting on hands, waiting. Maybe come back and look at 1 o'clock, because at 1 o'clock, I'm looking here. The S&P 500 futures, the 4-hour candle will be done at 1 p.m. New York time, and then I'll decide what I may want to do. Not just based off this, but I will take that in consideration. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.